mean, definitely looking forward to this game, really, to be honest. Both teams got the slaying power that's needed going into this next game. I mean, as you saw, AzTec, we're going to be the top slayers of the hardpoint game, so, I mean, it's going to be in the host again, so maybe they're probably going to be outslaying again on this host, but, I mean, as you know, the last game anyway, Memphris eSports slaying up incredibly well on the search and destroy, and playing it very smartly as well. But it's a game of wit as well and slaying power, so anything can happen in this game. We're going to start off with Xenos DP. We did see him drop a 40 bomb. Did see him drop a 40 bomb on the hard point. So, I mean, very well played by him on that. We did also see we did see Shackle DN drop a 40 bomb as well. I think it was like 44 that he dropped as well. So we're definitely looking for, you know, a lot of slaying power coming in from both teams. As you see, straight off the bat, AzTec bringing up a 3-piece right at the start. 3 people who were going to be dead for Memphris eSports. Ball is going to get thrown out for... Actually, it wasn't. I thought the ball was thrown out for a 15-second reset. But we're wrapping all the way around. Shackle DN left alone. He's going to take down the ball carrier there. He's going to be running all the way around. Does go for that throw. Can he get the 1 point? There you go. It does mean that they are going to be up 1 point going into the uplink game. I mean, very well played. Yeah, actually, there's several times when, you know, we watch teams and I make the mistake all the time. We're doing it earlier on as well. I mean, some teams get greedy. Quite a lot of teams get greedy for the whole fact of, like, you know, they hold on the ball. Like, I mean, maybe they're, you know, he thought, oh, well, you know, I'm home free. And then he could have ran for it. But instead, and I mean, it did look like he was home free to start off with, but, you know, just obviously grabbing the ball and throwing it. Just making sure that he got 1 point at least. And, I mean, it worked in his favor because someone popped up and did manage to kill him. And he did get that 1 point play. And they are actually going to be up as well. But... and see the whole of Memphis eSports pushing all the way around. And I have no connection. Passing the ball to his teammate. And there you go. His teammate eventually getting killed by DP with a 2-piece. From the looks of it, AzTec pushing all the way around. DP trying to duke out the players on the opposition here. Put in with a massive punch. And there you go. A 2-point play by AzTec. So they are going to be up 2-1 in this Biolab uplink. As you can see, Shackle DN bringing up a kill on DP. This ball is going to get pushed up top purple. Because actually knows that the players of the opposition are going to be pushing. Nyan Rules picking up a 2-piece. Do one more up top. There you go. DP trading it on Ashi. Picking up Shackle DN. Memphris picking up a kill on Nyan Rules. Joe Buzz is going to be up top of the opposition's base as well. Waiting for a throw to come in. Maybe to pick it up and dunk it. But as you can see, the rest of his team does get killed around ball. He's going to be trying to stay up. Ball gets thrown into the opposition's base. Nyan is going to drop out. As you can see, sticking up with Nyan. There you go. Does get taken down by Memphis. Bringing in a big kill. See, just Memphis eSports just stopping the opposition from coming in. And there you go. Memphis is finally going to pick up this ball and wrap it all the way around. Memphis eSports doing a very good job slaying up. I'm going to push straight over to this uplink. And there you go. A 2-point play by Memphis. Bringing them up in the lead by 1 point. Again, I have no connection. I have no connection getting a 2-piece on DP. And Nyan, I think it was. We're not gonna have a look anyway. We're not gonna actually go on with. Well, in fact, actually, let's just stick on with Shackle anyway. 7-7 is gonna be very weak from a gunfight there, and does eventually get taken down by a DP. DP getting stuck in a 3v1 gunfight. Nyan coming around on their flank and taking down 2. Ashi is gonna be pushing it straight into the opposition's base, pushing inside of yellow. Waiting for his teammates to push up. 3 dead for Memphis eSports. He's going to be pushing all the way over, throws it to his teammate, and a 2-point play coming in for them. Going to be up 1.43 on the bad side for AzTec eSports. I mean, very well played by them anyway. See someone coming around on the flank, actually picking them up as well. I mean, both teams playing this extremely well. I mean, you know, as you see, AzTec anyway, just again, DP 13-9, you know, so he's going to be playing it very well for his team. Obviously not top seeing for his team. And the player who's going to pick that up for his team is going to be Nyan Rules, who is going to be 14-8. 14-9 now, in fact. So, I mean, you know, pretty good slaying by AzTec. I mean, Ashi is going to be 10-8, and Joe is just lacking behind on the kills just a bit. It's going to be 8-7, but Shackle DN anyway, the opposition Memphis eSports Shackle DN is finally going to drop 10 kills, finally getting into that double digits, alongside with Memphis as well, finally dropping in that double digits. Is going to be 10 and 12, Memphis 10 and 12, Shackle DN 10 and 12 as well. See, I have no connection 9 and 13, and You Love Do TV 7 and 14 by the looks of it. AzTec pushing all the way over, trying to go for another 1 or 2 point play if they can to bring them up in the lead just a bit more, and by the looks of it, this could actually be it. There you go, another 2 point play by AzTec. Now Rule's getting that dunk, and it does mean that they're going to bring them into the lead going into this second side. I Love Do TV getting a turn on kill there on Ashy, but Joe Butters exploding the canisters. And there you go, another 1 point play. In fact, actually, they're just coming in right at the very end, so tying it all up right at the end of the game. I did not expect that, tying it all up at the end of the game with a 1 point play. I think there might have been a bit of a lucky bounce there, but nevertheless tying it up. Anyway, so both teams are going to be tied going into the second side, which is pretty exciting actually. But AzTec, we're going to be on bad side that side. Memphris eSports, we're going to be on good side. So, I mean, if it's anything to be on favourable sides, AzTec are going to be in the upper hand. They're going to be host as well. But I mean, for all the same power that's coming out from AzTec, I mean, you know, Memphis eSports doing a good job of just staying up and just like getting dunks and getting throws like when they're needed, and that's why they're sticking in this game, really, to be honest, because sometimes, you know, some of AzTec might, you know, wait up, they might, you know, they might get like, you know, 1 or 2 down and then just be like, alright, well, we need to wait for a third, and then the opposition spawn up, and then they're like, right, well, you know, again, we're gonna have to like wait up. And but like, you know, I mean, there's sometimes when, you know, watching Memphis eSports, when, you know, they're getting very aggressive, and I mean, sometimes it doesn't really work out. A lot of the times it doesn't really work out. So like, I mean, for instance, there's several times when they pushed in the opposition space like they're getting slightly aggressive, I would say. But I mean, you know, just I don't really know, dude. I'm gonna shut up before I embarrass myself anyway. But I mean, both teams doing a very good job, and while I was speaking there as well, AzTec bring it up in another 1 point play for that team, bringing the lead up by 1 more point. The ball is going to get wrapped all the way around. You Love Do TV trying to pick up the kill on ball carrier as the ball is going to get reset out. And I mean, like, both teams doing an insanely good job, really, to be honest. I don't know how to explain this. Both teams are doing very good. I'm like kind of like struggling on like what to say, like, 'cause I kind of know what I want to say. I don't know how to do it. Oh well, just, you know, forget it. Just out of the moment anyway. But Memphis pushing all the way into the opposition's base, trying to get. In fact, actually, no, it's gonna be his base this time anyway. Ball is going to get reset out. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left of the game, as the ball is going to be in control by AzTec eSports. Ball's going to get wrapped all the way around. I think Ashy trying to go for that 1 point play. There he goes, throws the ball, and they're just clipping the edge and gaining the 1 point play. So they're going to be up by 4 points. Several plays made while I was trying to think of that stupid ass thing, whatever I was thinking of anyway. But several plays made by AzTec. It's going to be 10-6, and you know, obviously, just as I was saying before, you know, the favourable side coming out and showing why it's a favourable side. I mean, it's the easier side to get the 1 point plays on. And I mean, AzTec playing it insanely well, picking up those kills, trading everything. I mean, just getting the 1 point plays when they're needed, really, to be honest. And see, again, I'm pretty confident that Nyan will probably wait up the needs to go and wait for his teammate to push. There you go, Joe Butters picking up a 2-piece, finally getting taken down by Shackle DN. See, times like now, this is kind of what I was on about, you know, a bit before, like like he was waiting for DP to, you know, pick up those kills there. But Nyan could have just went for the 1 point play and then stuck with the 1 point play. And then, you know, got ball, they could have slayed up, and, you know, so on and so forth. I mean, like, anything can happen, really, to be honest. And, you know, points, obviously, in this game, you know, points are going to be the, you know, the most crucial factor, really, to be honest. If you're not getting points, you know, it could be over. I mean, even though that the score is going to be 12-6 as of now, you never know. All the way at the end, you know, the other team might clutch up. Memphis eSports might come back, and it might be all down to 1 point. And if you choke that, just because you didn't like throw that for that 1 point, then it can be absolutely massive, and it can put you and the rest of your team off of your game as well. If you think, damn, I could have won us that game if I only went for that 1 point play, but it is what it is anyway. The whole of AzTec getting destroyed by Memphris eSports as the ball is going to get wrapped around Shackleton, predicting that play as well by AzTec. Ball is going to be right next to AzTec's uplink. Well, right next to AzTec's uplink, right? There you go. I was actually right next to AzTec's uplink. There you go. Actually pushing all the way in, gaining some kills there. Just so you know that someone is going to be up top, picking up another kill there. You're waiting. The ball is going to get wrapped. It's going to get thrown all the way around. There you go. People leaving from Memphris eSports, so that is going to be it as well. You ended the game 12-6, or should be anyway, at the end of this game. Well played by both teams, really, to be honest. It was an enjoyable game. I mean, first side was very, very equal. As soon as AzTec took second side, they took the most favorable side. I mean, it just showed really why it's the most favorable side, really, to be honest. Sling Up doing an insanely good job. They didn't let one single point go in on the second side, and they got 6 more points in the second side. So it is what it is anyway. It does mean that AzTec are going to take the second game for themselves. I'm going to take the third game now. So it is going to be 2-1 in the series as we go on to the third game. Solar Search and Destroy, and again, it's going to be favourable battles, so the bar players are going to be shining here.